We've already explored some standard applications. Now it's time to move on to creating custom applications. But before we do that, let's look at the source of a standard app. For example, the FM receiver. Open the FM receiver application. In the header, next to the launch button, you'll see a button to switch to edit mode. Click it. In edit mode, the screen is split into two parts. On the left, there's the block diagram editor or the layout editor, depending on the mode you select. On the right, there's a panel with three switches. Blocks shows all available blocks. Parameters shows block settings and descriptions. Layout lets you customize the UI layout. In the block diagram editor, there are two toolbars. The first toolbar has buttons for zoom in, zoom out, fit diagram to screen, disable block movement. The second toolbar includes toggle UI block visibility, auto-align all blocks. When using auto-align, we agree to lose current block positioning. All blocks are automatically arranged. Below the toolbars, there are two more buttons: reload last saved version, shortcut, Control R, all unsaved changes will be lost. Save application, shortcut, Control S. Now switch to blocks mode. Here, blocks are grouped into 5 types, each with a unique color. Source blocks, only output pins. These generate data from external sources. General blocks, input and output pins. These process data streams. Sync blocks, only input pins. These display information or write to files. UI blocks, interface elements. They do not process data, but handle user interaction. Custom blocks. To add a custom block, click the plus button. Custom blocks can be sources, processors, or sinks. They are written in JavaScript and run inside the browser's virtual machine. In cloud mode, only the this context is available. Objects like window, navigator, and others are blocked. For best results, use only the this context. To find a block quickly, use the block filter. Type part of the block's name. Clicking a block opens the parameter editor. In this mode, you can view and edit all parameters. Expand groups to see advanced settings. Read the block's description. You can also open the full description in a separate window. Now let's talk about connecting blocks. There are 2 types of connectors. Data connectors send continuous data. Event connectors trigger values when changed. Each connector has a color that shows its type. You may see looped connections between blocks. This happens when control blocks send limits back to UI blocks. It may look messy. This will improve in future updates. When you hover over a parameter, you'll see a tooltip with a description and supported types. Hovering over a block's title shows its description too. Now let's edit a value using a formula. Select the USB source block. Choose the Start Stream parameter. Click the small button on the left. This toggles between default input and formula mode. Now you're in formula mode. Click the Formula Wizard button. In the wizard window, search for functions. Browse by category. See function descriptions. For example, select the operators category, or search for the not function. You'll see the description on the right. Let's write a simple, logical negation expression. Use the keyword value to refer to the incoming data from the connector. You can test your formula in the wizard. If there's a syntax error, an error message will appear. We won't save this formula now. We'll return to this topic later. There's also a parameter filter to find settings by name quickly. Let's go back to blocks mode. To insert a block, drag it from the panel into the editor. To delete a block or group, select them and press delete. To copy a group, hold Shift-drag to select blocks. Press Ctrl-C or Ctrl-Insert to copy. Press Ctrl-V or Shift-Insert to paste. Here are our pasted blocks. Now delete them with delete. Let's switch to layout mode. The main window updates to show the layout. All UI blocks appear here. You can move and resize any block. Arrange them to fit your needs. By default, layout uses a 10 by 10 grid. You can set a custom grid size if needed. Even uneven grid dimensions are supported. Just define your own style. You can preview changes in app mode without saving. Click the Edit Mode button again to return. Your changes will be saved in memory.